Welcome. Today we're gonna be talking about hidden tides in Earth's magnospheric plasmic ocean revealed new study. So I already knew of such. I already knew there was such things as a plasma ocean. I just didn't know. See what I'm saying? How I didn't know that it was this close to it. Like I would have thought it would have been like, you know how they find certain objects in space, like whether it be the intergalactic medium, they find like certain weird bubbles in space. Like I thought like it'd be something like that. This is very interesting because now what this does to me, we only got one moon. Jupiter, the king of moons, Saturn, you know what I'm saying, the prince. I don't really, what's going on over, how does the plasma ocean look over there? They got 100,000 moons. See what I'm saying? The gravity's ridiculous. Like, occasionally, let's stay on this though. Researchers have detected fluctuations on Earth's magnetosphere created by the same tidal waves the moon exerts on our oceans. The moon exerts a previously unknown tidal force on the plasma ocean surrounding Earth's upper atmosphere, creating fluctuations that are similar to tidals or tides in the oceans. A new study. In the study published January 26, journal Nature Physics, scientists used more than 40 years of data collected by satellites to track the minute changes in the shape of the plasmasphere, the inner region of the Earth's magnetosphere, which shields the planet from solar storms and other types of high-energy particles. The plasmasphere is roughly donut-shaped blob of cool plasma, and it sits on the top of Earth's magnetic field line. Just above the ionosphere, the electrically charged part of the upper atmosphere, the plasma or ionized gas in the plasmasphere is denser than the plasma on the outer regions of the magnetosphere, which causes it to sink to the bottom of the magnetosphere. The boundary between this dense sunken plasma and the rest of the magnetosphere is known as a magnetopause. So essentially, just giving you a little short anatomy of how this, you know what I'm saying, works. This is really, really interesting because I guess for the moon to have now, like, so when the moon is closer, because they say it messes with charge, because the ionosphere it holds a certain charge for the planet. So if the moon messes with the charge that's being flowed within the planet, because when you're dealing with the magnetic field, you're dealing with like you got at least 100,000 more things you gotta throw in that mix. You see what I'm saying? When you're talking about the magnet, first of all, they lie. Like, imagine a nigga, like, the first step, a nigga lying to you. Like how is a nigga gonna get anywhere if the first motherfucking step I take, motherfucker already lied to me? You telling me every time this magnetic field gotta be, every time you see a magnetic field, it's gotta have an iron core. What if that bitch ain't even got a core? Essentially, like, what if its core is like, see what I'm saying? Like, the universe is just, stop playing. We already talked about them stars back there. We already talked. So I don't know what else could be out there. Like, essentially, like a star with no core. Oh, fuck. Alright, so this moon is already known to exert tidal forces on Earth's oceans. Okay, crust near the ground's geomagnetic fields and the gas within the lower atmosphere. However, until now, nobody has tested or seen if there was tidal. You see, nobody. So now one nigga, like, just imagine that. Like, scientists' jobs is literally to sit there and do random shit all day. Like that's the livest job you could whether it explodes, you don't give a fuck. You trying to see if it works. I don't care if this motherfucker turns 100 different colors. That's the livest, you know what I'm saying, one of the livest jobs you could have, nigga. Fucking shit up and not having to, you don't have no really part in it. Like, nigga, you working type shit. But essentially, this is very crazy in itself. Earth's ionosphere. I heard it grew another belt that has different ions circulating around it. Now, like I don't know what the moon. The moon. I don't even think our moon has like. Our moon to me is like the most like it's so like not really. It's so lame. I'ma just keep it 3 million with you, like serious, like that is cool. Like I see it, but like I don't like really like. I'm saying like I don't know where that all came from. Is it a part of the Earth? Was it a part of the Earth? Was there a collision that caused it to be removed from? Was there another planet before called Marduk? You see what I'm saying? Like, was there a collision in the past, you know what I mean, eons in the solar system that caused because it's funny how we only have one moon. Even Mars, the nigga Mars got multiple moons, bro. Mercury, I don't think Mercury got one. And if it do, they'll probably let us know 2050, because you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, they telescopes work like a certain way, like it's kind of silly, but essentially you can kind of see this is pretty cool. I just wonder if this is able to have an effect on storms. Like, does the moon affect? That's interesting. So I don't know if the closer the moon is, obviously the tides get on our oceans, they get a lot more fiercer. Obviously they get taller, they add some more velocity to it. I don't, if the moon comes closer to us, I'm just wondering if it's the exact same effect in which the tides just get so rough that they just start to penetrate. Like, is that essentially? That's probably what I'm thinking. But let me see if there's anything else we could really run on. I don't really think there's. This is a really cool discovery though. Earth's magnetic field is a very complex piece of work. Like I say, they don't know how it's formed, so I don't give a fuck about. I almost don't want to take nothing else, because you don't even know it's a theory. So essentially, like, you see, this is how bad these niggas is. You see a magnetic field, you automatically think it has an iron core inside. So these niggas don't even know if our core is iron. They don't even know what our core is composed of. I just had an article that said it's super ionic. What's the difference between ionic and super? Somebody give me is that like 100 million plus on an ionic scale? Like that nigga says super ionic, like, see what I'm saying? But you kind of see, hopefully they give us a few more ionic discoveries, because those are really the ones that I kind of be the most intrigued with. But hey, if you fucked with this host, let me know. Appreciate y'all. Let me see y'all.